Hello and good morning, everyone. It's Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. And I'm here to do a bit of lockdown crafting again. What a surprise. So I'll give you a few minutes to jump on and I'll see if I can see people's chatting there and see what we're up to. So Karen, first again, you are always first on. Were you sitting at your computer waiting for me to come on? So welcome everybody. Hopefully you're getting the notification that I've gone live. When I'm streaming live here, it's Monday, August the 30th. And hey Wendy, how you going? And I'm coming to you live today to do a little bit of crafting. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, and I just simply love sharing my love of crafting with everybody. And at the moment we are in full lockdown. We're not allowed to go anywhere due to the situation of the lovely virus in our area, although it's not in our area, but anyway, that's beside the point. You're having fun seeing all of my crafting. Well, I'm glad that I'm entertaining everybody. So any of the products that I use during my live crafting sessions can be purchased through my online store. And I'm going to have a bit of a play with the Give It a Whirl dies this morning, because there's something that I've had the dies sitting in my die basket for I don't know how long, and I actually haven't had a play with them. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a whirl this morning, pardon the pun. So welcome everybody. I can see you all coming on. So thank you for saying hello. Remember, for you to be entered into my prize draw, you need to share the video back onto your social media platforms, be it Pinterest, be it Facebook, wherever you want to share it. It is great crafty time, Wendy, I agree. So please share my video back onto your Facebook profile. You never know who out of your friends may be interested in catching some crafting as well. And it helps my business. It helps get my name out there. It helps me reach more people. And it's generally a great time catching up with crafty friends. So I can see I've got a lot of people. I've got Canada people. I've got people from the US, Linda. Hello, Deborah. So let me see who we have on here. Who are my crafty peeps? Karen, of course, this morning early. Wendy, my true friend, Wendy. Wendy, I don't know whether you heard about Camilla. I'll chat to you later after this video if you haven't. And Iona from the Netherlands. We've got Nicole from Iowa. We've got Matthew, who is Karen's son. Matthew, hello. We've got Deborah. Hello, Deborah. How are you going? And Terry, my business buddy, Terry. Hey, how are you going? Crystal. We've got Patricia. Hello. So remember that you need to, when you share the video, then you need to tell me what state you live in Australia. So I can only have my giveaways to people that live in Australia. I'm sorry, but it's Stampin' Up rules. So I've got Deborah, I've got Linda from the US. Who else have I got? Casey, hello, how are you? You're looking forward to this demo because you just got the set. Well, that's good. I've got Josie. Hey, Josie. Josie, you're from New Zealand, I think, from memory. Meryl, hello, and welcome again. Joanna from Boggabri, hello, how are you? And Jenny from Mollymook in New South Wales. We've got Danette from Virginia. Hello, Danette. Oh, you're from Iowa, Terry. Yes, you are. And we've got Susie from the Illinois area in I was going to say New South Wales, USA. Angela, hello from Melbourne. Hello. Patricia, hello. Welcome, Sue. I've got someone from Iceland. I have no idea how to say your name, but hello. Hello, we've got Marissa from California, Anne from Queensland. Hello, Patty from California. Hello. All right. So welcome, everybody. We could say hello all morning, couldn't we? All right, so let's get to crafting. So I just wanted to remind people that it is celebration time at the moment. So during celebration, hey Vicky, for every $90 you spend, you can earn a free item. And for every $180 you spend, you can either earn 2 level 1 items or 1 level 2 items. And it's an awesome time to join. We've got a great joining special at the moment. And joining just means being a part. Hello, Fran, from the car park before you start work. Hello. So it's an awesome time to join Stampin' Up and get a discount. Now, some people are a little bit scared when I say join Stampin' Up, and it's actually all about the crafty community. I've just spent all weekend at a business convention with Stampin' Up for the leaders in the company, and honestly, it just made me realize that when you be a part of Stampin' Up, you're a part of a massive global crafting family. That's what it's all about. The support, the friendships, the people you meet along the way is absolutely awesome, but you get guidance. So you can actually buy Stampin' Up products. You can buy Stampin' Up products online from absolutely anyone you want. But when you join Stampin' Up, if you join my team, I'm your team leader. I help you with your buying, with your crafting. I guide you with your crafting. So it's like you start to be a part of a crafty community where you've got help on hand, no matter what. So if you're brand new to crafting, it is an awesome thing to join Stampin' Up. If you've been a Stampin' Up lover for years, but you've got all those products on your shelf and you don't know how to use them, then by all means, you should join my team so that you actually get those products off the shelf and start using them. Being a part of a crafty community helps you be able to use your products, get the best out of your products, and actually dust off your products and get them out in your craft room and start crafting. Because I can tell you, our team is a crafty group. We're all over Australia. It doesn't matter where you live in Australia, but it is really important who you join with. It's really important who your team leader is and what guidance and what support you get from your team leader. So I just want to welcome anyone that lives in Australia that's been thinking about joining and getting a discount on their products. Oh my God, it is the time to join. And this month and next month, you get an extra free bundle. So $235 worth of product plus a free bundle to choose from. So that is over $300 worth of product for $169. It's an awesome time to join. But, you know, if you choose not to join, then that's okay. But wow, I mean, it's a great way to get a good bargain. All right, so let's get to crafting because that's what you're here for. So one of the things that you need when you're crafting with the Give It a Whirl dies, you're going to need some brads. So we actually sell these round and square brads. Now, I haven't played with this before. This is brand new. I haven't had them out of the packet. Well, I looked at them this morning. That's as far, and I looked at this to see what size it was and whether it was going to fit on the front of the card. And that's as far as I've gone. So I have actually... So me using it here today is just like you getting it out of your packet and using it for the first time. It could be a major flop or it could work out. You never know. We'll see how we go. Now, I've got a couple of bundles. I've got the Counting Sheep bundle. I've got the Way to Goat bundle. And I've got the Stars Are Shining bundle. So I don't actually really know exactly what I'm going to use. So what's your choice? Tell me 1, 2, or 3. So give me a 1 if you like the Stars Are Shining in the comments. Give me a 2 if you like the Way to Goat in the comments. And give me a 3 if you like the Counting Sheep. So let's decide what stamp set we're going to use, because I think that's probably going to be one of our, hey, Luz, how you going? From Central Coast, hello. So Fran's saying 3. Matthew saying 2 or 3. Marissa's saying 2. 3, 3. Okay. 3, 3. It looks like 3 is the winner. Like, yep. Okay, 3 is definitely the winner. So we're going to do Counting Sheep. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Now I'm thinking, I don't know whether I want to, I've got to make a 21st birthday card for my daughter. She's turning 21 a week from today. Can you believe it? I'm going to have a 21-year-old. Now I don't know whether I want to do a Give It a Whirl card for her, or whether I want to do, you know, the one that I did last week that I'm going to send out the PDF for tomorrow, the suspended book fold card. I don't know whether I want to do a suspended book fold card for her 21st or whether I want to do one of these. So help me make my mind up which way I want to go. All right, so counting sheet. I'm feeling like probably the designer series paper I want is maybe the In Good Taste paper that has the timber look, because we've got counting sheep, so we might want the timber look. Have I got the dies in there? Yes, I have got the dies, so that's good. So I'm thinking I might have some of this timber paper, because I think of farms, I think of timber. We might be able to cut a fence out of this. What do we got as far as a background? Let me see. I've got lots and lots of paper in here, but I want to choose maybe a lighter timber look if I have one. Maybe that, or even that. That looks a little bit like I just knocked my camera big time. Sorry about that. Oops. And now I've moved it big time. There we go. Okay. I could go that or even that. All right, so what color card base do you think we might do? Maybe, I'm thinking early espresso. What do you think? Get a bit of that dark chocolatey brown happening. Or grey. No, we've got timber, so. All right, so I'm going to do that. So that's my card base. So then I'm actually going to, with this, I'm going to do that timber look, I think. So I'm going to use this die here and I'm going to cut that timber look out. So I'll grab my paper trimmer. I'll cut a slice of that so that we can do that. Let's see what that is. That is, we'll do 4 inches. Okay, let's do this bit over here. Four inches. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to cut that out of that. So I just grab my cut and emboss and bring that in. Okay. All right, so let's do the platform. That, and I'm going to put that on a bit of an angle because we don't want a speed hump for our cut and emboss. If we've got like a die that's got a definite straight line, you want to put it on an angle. We've got a roller that goes through here. So because of that roller, you really need to pop it on an angle so that it doesn't make a speed hump as it goes through. I might use crumb cake as another layer. Wendy? All right. So we're going to have that. So can you see? That's actually going to create that look on the front of our card, just like that. All right. So I'm going to probably put a crumb cake layer, I think, underneath. So we might grab a piece of our crumb cake. And cut that. Yep. All right, we'll get that out of the way. We'll need it in a little while, so I'm just going to put it down on the floor because we're going to need that again. Okay, so I want to create a layer that goes in under there, so I'll just do my normal layer for my card, which is, I'm going to do it at a little bit back from 4 and a little bit back from 5 3/4. I'm guaranteed I must pick up the trimmer. you all probably think that I always have blunt trimmer blades, but I must pick up the trimmer where I've been cutting my kits that I need to, because one time of cutting my kits, you've got to understand the magnitude of cutting my kits, and that I actually put more than one layer of cardstock in my paper cutter. But I always seem to grab the one that I've used last. Well, of course, because it gets put in my drawer on top. I've got about 4 paper trimmers, but I always seem to use the one that I used last. All right, so we've got that. Okay, so now we're going to need the dial part. So how this die works is we've got this part here. Okay, so we've got this part here. This is a little peeky hole that we get to see something, and then we have a round piece that's in underneath. So we're going to have a little peeky hole there that you're going to be able to see and peek through. All right, so we've got either that piece, we've got a heart piece, we've got a circle piece, okay, and we've also got this rectangle piece. So depending on what shape you want cut out is what you're actually going to use. So I'm actually going to use this one because it's going to be the biggest one. So we're going to be able to, we need to be able to see our sheep. We need to be able to see it clearly. I'm actually going to cut a scrap piece of just copy paper with that die, because I want to create a stencil so that when we're actually stamping, we're only stamping in that section. Okay, so I'm just going to create a stencil. Just bear with me. I'll just do that off camera. I'm just going to create a stencil so that then I can, or like a mask, so that I can then be able to place it over where I'm going to stamp, so I make sure that I stamp in the right spot. Okay. The reason that I've done it out of copy paper is because it's going to be a lot lighter, sorry, a lot thinner. My phone is ringing. I can hear my phone here somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. There it is. Sorry, I'm just going to have to message Yvonne to let her know. Just live. Why is it when you go live, everyone wants to call you? So I've cut that out to give me a mask so that I can, and you'll understand when I go to stamp this. So I'm going to grab a piece of Very Vanilla. I think I'm going to stamp with Very Vanilla. I'm going to bring back in my cut and emboss. So the next thing I've got to do is I've got to cut out my circle whirly bit. So this bit here. I've got to cut out that piece because that's the piece that's going to turn in our cardstock. All right. So I'm just going to do that in Very Vanilla. Okay. So we have that. And I don't know whether you can see, I don't know whether you can see in the light there, or you might be able to just see. You can see that it shows you, it embosses a little bit, so it shows you where you can stamp. All right. So we're going to do that. I also need a circle, and I'm just going to use the circle that's in here, which is under here. I'm just going to use that circle because we need a circle, and you'll understand why when I go to put this together. And where did I just put the top plate? There it is. All right, so I'm just going to cut a circle out of Very Vanilla as well. Okay, and I just threw the die. All right. So we have a circle. We have our piece that we've cut out that is going to be, you'll see here, it's going to be the circle part that's going to go in under here. Now we have to work out where we're going to pop this piece here. Now, do we want the card to be an upright card like that, which I think I'm going to do it that way. All right. So I bring back in my cut and emboss machine again. And what I do is I line up where I want that piece to be. So I probably want it off to a bit of an angle on that top. I line up the hole here over the top. So we're going to line up where that hole is and we're going to run that through. And that's actually just going to cut out. I'm going to make sure I don't move it. Okay. So that's actually going to cut out more like the aperture piece of where we're going to be able to see that round piece with our stamped images. All right, so we've got that. Okay, so I think I'm good to go now. All right. I did have a piece, yeah, I think I'm going to do, I'm sure we have like a little fence in the dies. Yes, we do. I feel like I want to cut out. Oh, can't get it off. So these dies you can earn as a free item in our celebration. So you can get the stamp set. If you purchase $90, you get the stamp set for free. If you purchase another $90, you get the dies for free. So it's super, super fun to be able to do that. And I apologize once again, you're going to see me have to put my stamps on, my stickers on my stamps. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to take out that little middle piece out of the body because we don't really need that. I'm going to go like that and like that. So if you haven't seen how I've worked out this awesome trick of putting the stickers on your stamps, this is a fantastic way of doing them. So you peel the whole, so you peel them back so that you can get at them. You peel the whole sticker off. You stick your sticker on here. Then you peel off those pieces. I'm going to leave that one on there because I don't actually want that sticker on because I've pulled the middle out. And then what you do is you just turn it over and you line it up over the top of your stamp and stamp it down. And bingo, you've got your stamp, your sticker on your stamp. So that is one of the easiest ways of lining up those stamps and being able to stick them on. So I may as well do that with all of them while we're going because I don't know which stamp I'm going to use. So we'll do that and that. Hey, Christine, how you going? Which one have we got here? That one? It's the dancing one. It always amazes me how popular these stamps are, these cute little animal stamps. They seem to always be like the top sellers. It amazes me. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I marked up there. And we're going to turn that one over. So line it up over the top. So just like you're going to stamp it down. Okay, and there's that one done. Since I seen Stamping with Ruth do this, this is how I put all of my stickers on, and I have no dramas as far as getting them straight and making sure they're lined up really, really well. You do yours this way now too, Wendy? I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Like it's a light bulb moment. When you see something like that happen, you're like, wow, that's a light bulb moment. That really is going to make life easier. Okay. I'll take the sticker off that one, and then I'm going to do the awesome, whoops, there. Okay, and then the words. That one, and we've got some cute little things here. You were going to make a card today using the stamps and dies for one of your shearers. Oh my God, this would be awesome, Joanna. Yes, awesome. Perfect. So Joanna is from a place called Boggabri, which is in New South Wales, and they do a lot of sheep shearing. They have sheep stations, and they do a lot of sheep shearing. So yeah, this would be perfect. Okay, so what's it say? So glad it's your birthday. Okay, so that way. And you're amazing. And then we've got a cute little birthday hat and some little bits of little tufts of grass. So you're amazing. So I had a massive weekend. I was up at 3 a.m. and I mean, Wendy that was on here, she would have been at the leaders event as well. We were up at 3 a.m. Saturday morning, 3 a.m. Sunday morning, having a business convention with Stampin' Up. But it was so awesome to be able to network with other Stampin' Up leaders of the company, which is fantastic. And you get so many great ideas of things that you can do in your business. And it was for people that were silver elite and above. So it's for an elite group of people. And they actually said to us yesterday, I think it was, and it really amazed me, that we make up 3% of their company. So it's a pretty elite group to be a part of when you think that you only make up 3% of the company. So, yeah, it's a pretty huge achievement to get to that level. Okay, so the little party hat, because I'm sure we're going to need the party hat for sure. Yeah. And then I'll have all my stickers on. So then you don't have to watch this forever. I'll finally have all my stickers on. Deborah, your husband was a shearer? Well, you and Joanna would have a lot in common. Okay, there we are. Got all the stickers on. We're good to go. All right, so now what I want to do is in this area, so I did cut out that template. Now, the reason that I cut out that template is that you need to only be able to stamp in that little designated area. And if you overstamp it, when you go to turn it, you're going to end up having the picture going into the other part. So you don't want that to happen. So this is actually going to sit in behind here. So you're going to be able to see when it lines up, you're going to be able to see little sneak peek bits when you put it together. All right. So I'm going to have it look like that so that I can work out exactly, I want this cute little sheep to be in that square there like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this template. I'm going to move my stamps all out of the way. I'm going to use this template and I'm going to pop the template straight over there like that. I'm going to ink up my sheep, but I'm going to do him in basic grey, I think. Ink him up. Now, we've got to look at how this is going to sit on the card. So we've got it sitting like that on the card. All right, so we've got to see that it's definitely going to sit there like that. So how do we want this one to look? We want it to look like this. Okay, so we're going to stamp that down, and we've got a cute little sheep. Now, can you see how this is going to look? Look at that. It's going to appear there in that. Okay, so then we're going to turn it, and we're going to look at the next one. And what do we want the next one to say? I actually want the next one to say happy birthday. So I'm going to ink up the happy birthday. And I think for this one, I might do, what might I do? Merry Merlot, I think, just for something different. Let's do Merry Merlot. Happy birthday. So glad it's your birthday. So we're going to stamp that down there like that. And we can do that because we've got a lot of room there to be able to do that. So glad it's your birthday. Okay, the next one we're going to do is you are amazing. So we're going to grab that, mount it up onto a stamp, onto a block. And we might do that one in basic grey. You are amazing. Okay, so when we turn it, you are amazing, cute sheep, and so glad it's your birthday. All right, so that's super cute. So now we've got to do something on the front here. So I think I'm going to do one down there, but I think I'm going to do the dancing one up through there. All right, so we're going to need some of our they're going to be sheep. They're going to have, well, I mean, sheep do, like Joanna, help me out here. Sheep have a bit of a creamy tinge to their fleece, don't they? We're going to have sheep that are going to be out of our very vanilla, but we're going to do them in our basic grey. So we're going to have that one. We're going to have this one. Will the birthday hat fit on the dancing sheet? Well, I reckon it probably will. So we will see. And we'll do the cute little birthday hat. Because, of course, we need the birthday hat. Can't not have a birthday hat. Birthday hat. All right. So let's close up these ink pads. So then I'm actually going to just take my light smoky slate and just give that sheep a little, they look great. I might just give that sheep a little bit of colour just with my, I might use light grey granite. Because our grey granite has, is that light grey granite? Yes, because our grey granite has a little bit of like a warmer tinge to it. So I'm just going to do where we've already got the shading, just going to add a little bit in here where we've already got the shading. Okay, I'm going to do that on this one as well. And the artist that designs our stamps for us, they do all the hard work for us. They tell us where we need to do the shading. Okay. And that just adds a little bit of colour to them. So now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take my colour lifter, and I'm just with my colour lifter, I'm just going to go over that and shade it, just that little bit with the colour lifter. And what the colour lifter does is it just takes that stark look off it and blends it a little bit for us. So if you don't own the colour lifter in your blends, you need the colour lifter. The colour lifter does so many things for us. And you'll see that that will dry, and it just softens that bit of colour, but gives them a little bit of colour. All right. And of course we need to do, I think its little hooves need to be black. Help me out, Joanna. Black hooves? Is that what they're called? Black hooves? Or do I do dark grey? Black or dark grey? You're the one that knows the sheep better than me. I'll have a drink of coffee while I'm trying to work it out. They have white faces, black faces, mottled faces. Ivory blend on their faces would work. Deborah saying dark grey. Do I do dark grey? Do I do dark grey granite? Grey or creamy? I might do dark grey granite. What do you reckon? Black faces. We'll try dark grey granite. All right. How's that? Black faces. I think their face would disappear if I did black faces. Don't you think? We wouldn't say, there'd just be a big black blob. Dark grey hooves. Well, I did the dark grey hooves. What about their face? Wendy told me ivory. Let's try it. Will we do ivory? Let's try ivory. Is this ivory? Yes, ivory. Okay, let's do some ivory faces. What about the colour of their eyes? Ooh, ivory face is cute. You know what we could do? We could, well, this one's got its eyes closed. We could do a little black nose. What do you think? A little bit of black on the nose. They don't have black hooves unless they've been in the mud, Karen. No, I don't think do black for the face either. Anyway, I'm going to do a little nose and a little bit on their nose. Look at that. You got a little black nose. All right. Okay, so they look pretty cute. Now, what colour are we going to do the party hat? Well, I did Merry Merlot, so maybe I need to do something like, what colour for the party hat, everyone? They are cute, aren't they? Party hat colours. We need to know what colour for the dots and what colour for the I'm thinking I want a pretty colour. Well, it's going to be a girl, so I think we might do, what about we do light polished pink? And what about we do dark pool party around the outside? Oh, yeah, that's cute. What do you think? Red, of course, with white dots, Wendy. How would I expect anything less from you, Wendy? Daffodil Delight and Polished Pink. I did, sorry, I was a bit quick at waiting for the answer there, wasn't I? Anyway, it's okay. So I'm going to take out the dies here and cut our sheep out. So we've got this one. Oh, have I got the right one? Yeah, that one there. And is this the dancing one? Yep. I've got the little party hat. Well, of course, we've got balloons in here too. So the balloon would be quite cute. We could do maybe a polished pink balloon. What do you think? And then I was thinking, so we could do a polished pink balloon. I was actually thinking about doing some stars as well. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that out so that we can put it through our little mini cut and emboss. All right, so let's do that. Let's do the sheep first. I think I'm going to use my I'm going to use my tape. So that stays in place. And I might be able to get away with just one bit on each. So washi tape is fantastic for keeping your dies in place when you go to cut them out. Okay. There. Just getting home, Deborah. I've only just started, really. I haven't been going for long. All right, so we've got that. Got our cute little sheep cut out. And then we're going to do the little party hat. On there. Now, oh my God, I had the party hat here somewhere. There it is. I was going to say, please don't lose the party hat. There. Well, I trust my luck and just put that on there. What do you think? Surely I can. Look at that. Yep. We did it. All right, and then I think I want to, I don't know whether I want the fence or not, but I'm going to cut the fence out anyway, just in case I end up wanting the fence. So I've got that there. I don't know whether I want the fence or not, but we will see. Okay, where did I put the stamp set? There they are there. I was like, where did I put it? Oh, and I got the fence out before. Okay, so let's do that. They are a little bit cute, Crystal, aren't they? Hello, how are you, Crystal? All right. Look at the fence. Isn't that cute? All right. So we've got that. Okay, let's put these dies all back in there so I don't lose. Oh, I needed to do the, I nearly forgot. I need to do the balloon out of polished pink. Who nearly forgot to tell me to do that? We need a polished pink balloon. Is there, oh, there's a bit of polished pink here left from yesterday. Can I get the balloon out of that? Yes. Of course I can. Look at that. Cute little balloon. Okay. Okay, let's get these dies put back away so I don't lose them. Throw them all in there and close the lid so I don't lose anything. Okay. Now, we do have some stars here. So while I've got the little mini cut and emboss out, I might run through some stars because I feel like I want to put some stars somewhere. It might just drum it up a little bit. So seeing we did polished pink on the hat, on the party hat and the balloon, we have to have polished pink stars, but we also need to have probably some of the dark pool party. What do you think? Oh, do I have some of that somewhere? Oh, got more stars here. Let me see. Pool party. No scratch there. Do I have something over here? I think that's pool party, yep. Okay, so let's just run those stars through. Because we can. I don't know whether I'll use them, but I've got them. Yeah, the fence die, Casey, is quite cute, isn't it? Okay, let's put the stars back there. So we've got stars, we've got birthday hats, we've got balloons. All right. Now, we don't need that anymore. All right, so now we're going to start to put this card together. So what we've got this little circle for, and I'm just going to bring in my Stampin' Up mouse mat here. We're going to grab, take a pick tool. We're just going to line up where we think the middle of that will be, and it doesn't matter. You can just eyeball it, but we're popping a hole through that, okay? So that we have a hole through that, and then we also, it's going to sit in behind here. The holes are going to line up, and it's going to sit in behind here, and you'll see why in a minute. All right, now we can, with the brad, we can grab one of these, and I'm just going to use one of these tiny little white ones here. So it's a tiny, tiny little brad, okay? And what we're going to do is we are going to pop the brad through here. We're then going to pop it through there. We're then going to pop it on this round circle on here. Sorry. Okay, so maybe I was off camera then. I was too busy looking at it myself. I'll pull it out and I'll go again. So we're going to put the brad through here. We're then going to put it through our circle that's going to twist. We're then going to, on the back, we're going to pop that on. And then what we're going to do is these split apart. So if you haven't used brads before, they split apart like that. Now, you've got to make sure that you don't have this too tight. You've got to make sure that that's still going to spin. Okay, so can you see that? It's going to spin. And there we have that cute little spinner card attachment, right? So then what we're going to do is on the back of that, we're going to grab some dimensionals. And we're going to pop some dimensionals on behind there like that. Just like that. Now, the key to this is lining it up where you want it to sit on this piece of card. We're going to line it up exactly where we want it to sit. There is a cute little, in this, we've got a cute little set of arrows. So we're going to probably cut out some arrows so that we can give the recipient the idea of you've got to spin that bit around so that they know that it's going to spin. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those off. And I'm going to line that up where I want it to sit on that card base or that layer. So about there. And I'm just going to push that down. Ah. Well, you all knew I was going to make a mistake, didn't you? I'm going to pull that off because I did make a mistake. And the reason that I made the mistake is I don't physically have to put the brad through that first layer. Okay, so everybody, don't do this at home. I have fixed it, I think. I'll pull those off. Okay, so let's start again. So wind back 5 minutes ago. Don't do what I just did. Are you ready for this? So we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of that again, but we're going to take that brad out. We're not going to put the brad through that first bit. We're going to put it just through these two bits, okay? So we're going to put it through that one and through that one. We're not going to put it through that first one. Okay, and then we're going to spread it like it should. And as I said, remember to make sure that it's still quite loose, okay? And then we're going to put the dimensionals on the back. So I've got it right this time. I'm going to flip that over because we're not going to see that, so it doesn't matter. We're going to pop the dimensionals on the back. And we'll go again. I'll just tear that bit off there. But I mean, it's fine for you to see that I make mistakes because we all make mistakes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm still going to line it up with the front of the card. So I'm still going to line that dot up. So we're going to look at where one of those triangles are, where that dot is. Can you see where my brad is showing through there? So we're going to line that up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at that and we're going to go, you know what? That's where I want that to be. And we're going to stick that down. Okay. Then we're going to pull that away. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our foam strips. These are fantastic. So we now need to be able to glue that layer on, but we need it to be able to pop up. So I'm going to use the foam strips and I'm just going to pop some down along the bottom. Just remember that you don't want to, and some just there. You don't want to put it anywhere where it's going to, oops, I missed the sticky bit there. You don't want to put it anywhere that it's going to interfere with the spinning of that round circle piece. All right, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that. All right, I'm going to do a piece across the top. Still not intruding with my spinner bit, so I'm going to make sure that that spinner bit can still move. And I'm probably going to put just another couple of little bits in that corner, so maybe a bit there and a tiny, tiny little bit probably coming down both sides there. So maybe like that, because we don't want it poking out from behind our that, and another piece just over there. So that's actually going to make this front layer sit up off our card. All right, so I'm just going to pull all the backings off those. That one's done. That one's done. Okay, so now it's just a case of we're going to line that up. Let's get our piece around where we want it to be. All right, so we're going to look at where that center brad is, and we're just going to press that down onto our foam pads. Okay, and there we have it. We've got our cute little spinner. All right, so now these cute little gorgeous arrows, we're going to do out of, I'm thinking, I might actually do it in black. What do you think? So that they really stand out. We could do it in black. So I'm just going to bring in my mini cut and emboss again. We'll cut out those cute little arrows. Hey, Pam, how you going? No mistakes in crafting. Who would know? Exactly. Exactly, Sue. Who would know? Okay, so we've got that. All right, everyone. Where did I put the other plate? There it is. Why is it you always lose the plates to your cut and emboss? It's always the top plate. You seem to move the top plate and then you can't find it. Okay, so we're going to have these super cute little arrows. So we've got one here. Look at that, how tiny it is. And the other one's still in there. So we'll poke that out. Okay. Wow, they're going to be fun to glue on, aren't they? But with my handy dandy little foam sponge trick with my glue and my silicone mat, we will have no problem. Okay, so let's bring in the silicone mat. Bring in our glue. Linda said, true, the only person that knows is the person that's making the card. Exactly. All right, so we've got a little dab of glue. We're going to have our little arrow. So our little arrow is going to go right on the edge of our card like that. Now, you're going to say you need some tweezers for this. And you know me, I don't use tweezers very often, but we've got some glue on the end there. I do have a pair of tweezers that were gifted to me. Look at these tweezers. You're finally going to see me use a pair of tweezers because I don't think I could cope with that little round arrow any other way. And we're going to pop it there. So that will show the person to make sure that you turn it. Cute as a button. All right, let's pop that back in there so we don't lose it. Now it's just a case of decorating the front. Thank you. I just got a delivery. All right, we've got our little fence. We've got our cute little sheep here. We could have her dancing on the fence. What do you think? She's a party animal. She's up dancing on the fence. This one's down here going, what is she doing? And this one's partying on the fence, having a great time. She's holding a balloon. Oh, it's looking super cute. Okay. And then I'm thinking quite a few little stars and things around. How cute is this card? Okay. This is pretty awesome. And I'm even thinking we could probably put some stars in those little turnabout bits as well. We didn't colour the sheep in there. We need to colour her. Oh, we can't do that. We can't have her not coloured. And no way. All right, let's do, see? It's okay, we weren't too late. We could get it to happen. All right, the party hat. Do we want the party hat on this one or do we want the party hat on this one? What do you think? The party hat on the one that's in the turnabout part or the one out here? You can apply this technique to any card, Linda. Exactly. Fran, too cute. Another set for her to buy. Are you still sitting? Yeah, you love her on the fence. Are you still sitting in the car park, Fran? In the wheel for the hat? In the turnabout, okay? We're going in the turnabout. Everyone's saying the turnabout. So let's get these tweezers out again. Let's see if I can use these tweezers again. What do you think? This could stop me from getting glue on my fingers. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so we're going to put dab of glue on there. And we're going to put the party hat on her head in the roundabout. Yoo-hoo! Actually, I think it needs to go. Yeah, that's cute. Cute as. All right, and we're probably going to pop these up a little bit too, I think, to make it look even better. So let's go. Okay, so we've got to put the fence on first. Surely we've got to put the fence on first. On with the fence. Although I don't think we could keep these sheep in. I think these sheep are up to no good. I think they're like, we're going to party. Oh, look, I'm even putting the fence on with the tweezers. I may be finally converted to using tweezers. Do you think I will? Nah. That looks good. Okay. So she's got to be partying on the fence. I feel like this one can be popped up. So that it looks like the fence is in behind and he's standing out in front of the fence. Okay. Now, she needs to be standing, I reckon, on that post. What do you reckon? She's a daredevil. And I don't feel like she should be popped up because she will look like she's not standing on the fence. So I think I'm going to have to glue her down directly. And she's going to be pirouetting on that post. Tell me, Joanna, is this what your sheep do? What was I going to do? This way. Pirouetting on the post. Or was it this way? No, this way. Yeah. This way. She's like, whoa, I'm having a party. I needed her foot to go on top of the post there. Okay, she's partying on the post. Daredevil sheep, that's it. We got a daredevil sheep. And this little fella down here, he has no idea what he's up to. Okay, so let's pop that down in there. She's got a balloon. She's having a fun time. Okay, I feel like we could do a little star in there somewhere. Surely we could do a star in there. We'll pop a little star in there. Oh, cute. Oh, and we've got another little star. I might do the other little star just up the top. This one might need the tweezers. What do you think? Yeah, for sure. So glad it's your birthday. Do I put it up there or up there? Oh, up in there looks good. It's your birthday. All right. That. I've got another star here. I think I'll put the other star in. Might put the other star in the other part. That. And this here, I think You're Amazing needs a star as well. You're amazing. That looks cute. Okay, just glue all the stars on. Those all glued on. Look at that. That's cute. Do we want to put the arrow there saying like, look there? What do you think? What do you do with the leftover stamp sheet? Are you talking about the sheet that's in my packet? This one? What I do is, I'll show you what I do. I go like this. I put some Seal Plus on the back there. If this is what you're talking about, Meryl, I put some Seal Plus on the back like that. I pop it into my case like that. And then when I put my stamps back, I put my stamps all back on there so that they're not hard to pull out of the case. Okay. So, yeah, I never, ever throw it away. Hey, Anika, how you going? Welcome. All right. So that's pretty awesome. I'm then going to glue it. Do I want that arrow there? Oh, it looks like it's protruding from the sheep's stomach. Well, we don't want that, do we? We don't want to look like the sheep's been speared with something. All right. I'm just going to pop that there on my early espresso card base. And I think probably what will finish this off is a little bit of bling, because we can. What do I have here? I'm thinking just my good old rhinestones. What do you reckon? I have a mess on my desk. Hello, how are you, Joanna from Atlanta? Hello. Okay. Got a few there that are just running amok. We might use them. Always bling, says Karen. Fran agrees with me. Yes, rhinestones. All good that is a late. It doesn't matter. You can always watch the replay. It's always going to be there. Ouch. Just stabbed myself with my take a picture. Ouch. All right. So let's go. Rhinestone fun. So I might pop a rhinestone straight over the top of that so we can't see that hole. And we will just scatter them around. One there, one there, one, oops, oops, escape rhinestone. Oh, now it's stuck to my desk. Does anyone else have this problem? There, and we'll put one down in that bottom corner. And I've used up all of those. This rhinestone is not going to behave. Oh dear. I think this is called lack of sleep over the weekend that I've had. I was even awake at, I don't know, something like 3 o'clock again this morning, and I'm like, maybe my body has got accustomed to waking up early. All right, well, there you have a really, really super cute card using the Give It a Whirl die. So I'm super happy that I have had a play with that today. It made me realize it was one of those things that I was like, do I want to play with it or don't I? is it going to be easy or is it going to be hard? You know, like, and so I steered away from it for quite a while. I've had the dies for, a good month. And I steered away from it for quite a while, but it's super fun and cute. And look at that. You just wheel it around and it has a different saying. There's a cute picture. You are amazing. Happy, so glad it's your birthday. Look at that. You're trying to do 10 in 20 of these cards, Susan. Really? Well, I suppose if you cut all the bits and everything and color all the bits and everything, to actually put it together is actually not that bad. Anika's saying, what about lockdown? Is there an end in sight? At this stage, Anika? No, there's not an end in sight. Well, I mean, we're locked down now until the 10th of September here in New South Wales. I mean, for Victoria, it's longer. For the people that are in Sydney, they are, I think, the end of September, isn't it, for the people in Sydney? For us in rural New South Wales, we're fingers crossed. We're hoping that from the 10th of September that they will re-investigate and hopefully let us out. I mean, we have had no cases here. We had one person that travelled up from Sydney that came here, and him and his two sons, and they were COVID positive, and they went around the area. But we've had no cases from that. Like, everyone has been tested. We've had no cases. So hopefully the end is in sight. I mean, at this stage, 10th of September is what they've actually extended it to. It wasn't only just the 2 weeks. So we've gone through the 2-week period. We were supposed to get out on Saturday. Susan saying no end, sick of lockdown. I know. And, you know, I was only discussing with mum and dad last night. It's just sad that we can't see our family, and it's sad that we can't go and visit our friends, you know, like, even though like my mum and dad and myself, we're all double vaccinated. Like, we've had both of our jabs, you know, like, and I was hoping they were actually saying that they were going to give people that were double vaccinated some privileges, and those privileges meant nothing to us here in New South Wales. The only privileges they gave was the people that were in the 12 LGAs in Sydney. They gave them privileges that they can go out as a family and sit in the park for 1 hour per day. And that was the only privileges. I know. Susan, so many people dying, no end in sight. Yep. Looks like it'll be extended for another week in Victoria, says Sue. Double vaccinated, I know. It's scary times for everyone in the world. Like, it doesn't matter where you are. It is a very scary time for people, but all we can do is craft. It gives us more time to craft. That's all I keep saying. It gives us more time to craft. And as I said to mum and dad last night, I was probably very lucky that at least I've got my crafting. I can still work. I'm still working from home. It just means I can't go out when I want to, and see the people that I want to see when I want to. But anyway, if this is the first time that you've watched, please make sure you say hello. Make sure you say where you're watching from. And Saturday, I asked people that had been lurking in the background to just jump on and say hello. People that haven't commented before, if you're watching back on the replay, if you haven't commented before, please make sure you say hello and let me know where you're watching from. I love meeting other crafty people. I love getting my crafting out there. I love sharing my love of crafting, and I'm so fortunate to have crafting in my life. That's all I can say. So as I said, anything that I've used can be purchased in my online store, and you'll find the links in the show more box down below on YouTube. You'll find it in the description of this video over on Facebook, and you will see in the description I've actually put a list of supplies. So I actually put this in the supply list. So if you were looking at purchasing, there's links to my online store and links to the Give It a Whirl dies. So if they're not something that you've had on your wish list, they may be something that now that you've seen them demonstrated, they may be something that you think wow, I could actually use that. And really, all you really need is anything that's going to fit into that cutout piece is going to be perfect for it. You can have sentiments in there. You can have cute little animal stamps in there. You can have so many different things, and you could use this with so many different bundles. I did have out like the Star Punch and what was the stamp set called? Stars Are Shining bundle. I had that out. I also had the Way to Goat stamp out because I thought that would be great. The penguins would be awesome with this as well. So there's so many different bundles that you could do with this. There's lots and lots of things in our new annual catalog that would go with this. And Christmas cards like this. It could be awesome. You could even pop a little picture of your family in there. If you're sending it to family and friends, you could even pop a little picture of your family, that your family picture would pop around there too. So it's a super fun bundle to work with. So thank you everyone for spending a little bit of time with me today. It has been awesome to be able to catch up with you and craft with you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, please like and follow my business page on Facebook, and make sure you turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I go live. I do want to, just before you go, I do want to tell people a little bit, have I got it here? I have a Zoom craft party that I'm doing, and it's using the Memories and More cards. This is the Zoom craft party. So it's a Zoom craft party. It's online. It will be a Zoom call. It's on the 26th of September at 6 p.m. It will be 2 hours. The cost for people here in Australia, it's $60. Now, for that $60, you get a total $60 worth of product. That is what gets sent out to you. And the registration is open until the 8th of September. You need to pay and book before the 8th of September to be a part of that Zoom craft party. If you are from overseas, please send me a personal message. If you want to be a part of it, it will cost you $20 to be a part of it, and you can come and join in and craft with us. It may not suit people due to the time. I had to do the time that would suit people here in Australia, but you never know. Some people that don't sleep might like to be up in the middle of the night. But the one thing about it is having a Zoom craft party, it's a great way to get together, to get to meet other crafty people. And if people from all over the world want to join in, we get to meet people. Like, it's an opportunity to meet other crafty people, and that is the beautiful thing about Stampin' Up. So Anika says, what time is that in Europe? It is now nearly 11 a.m. here in Europe, so, here in Australia right at this very time. So whatever time it is for you over there, it's 7 more hours time. So it's in 7 hours time, and then it's going to go for 2 hours. So if you can work that out with your time. So yes, Heather, I've ordered your product, and your product has gone out to you. Belinda, if you're watching this back later on, I've actually ordered your product, and your product's going out to you as well. So for anyone that wants to register, the link is in the information of this video, and it is also in the show more box down below on YouTube. So if you're interested, you can just, with that link, you can register. Make sure you give me your name, your email, your address and everything, so that I know exactly where to send your order to. And we can have some fun at a craft party. So looking forward to being able to catch up with you and meet some people in person, because on Zoom, it's a great thing to be able to have that interaction. So instead of you typing comments and me answering your comments, you'll be able to see us and speak to us in person. So, so thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Stay safe, stay well, and I will catch you all in my next crafting session. Okay.